Hello everyone, welcome back. I was going to do a different video today. I was going to do a Valentine's Day vlog, basically giving you a tour along with me while I get ready for Valentine's Day and stocking my art stand in the neighborhood to sell some Valentine's Day art. However, some of my items haven't arrived, and so I decided instead to try something that I haven't done before, but I've been seeing on Pinterest, and I think it's really cute. It's called a blind book date. So I'm gonna do it for, normally I only kind of do Valentine's Day gifts for my husband and like a little box of candy for my kids, but this time I decided I'm gonna do the Valentine's Day blind book date for all three of my kids and my husband. So I've got books here, and I didn't buy them all new. This one I got at Barnes & Noble for my son because somebody told me this author was really good. And I saw that there was a Netflix show. But I kind of wish, I thought this was a sticker, and I hate it when they advertise on books. But anyways, so that's for one of my younger son. This is for my daughter. She likes kind of murder, mystery, and scary books. And then my husband's never read Wuthering Heights, and he really likes, he loves Pride and Prejudice and all the Jane Austen books. So I got him this. And then this book I actually got, we've been wanting our son to read this. I think he'll enjoy it, my older son. But I got this at one of the little free libraries in my neighborhood. So that was kind of nice to save a little money on some of these. But there's the books that I have. And I think Lotus needs to get out of the way. Come on, Lotus, over here. Lotus, come on. I've got paper to wrap the books in. I was going to buy some brown postal paper, but then I realized I have all this stuff that all my Amazon boxes come in. And yeah, it's a little wrinkled, but I don't think that matters. So I'm going to reuse this paper. And then I have leftover from last year's Valentine's Day making up a bunch of paper and some stickers. And then I went to Michael's. I did buy a few things at Michael's. I got some stickers and some fun pencils and these candy hearts, you know. Everybody loves these. And then, I'm going to make some bookmarks to go with the books. So I've got this stuff, and then some teas and hot chocolate packets, and then I'm going to put a face mask in my daughter's. So I've got all this stuff, and that's what we're going to do today is make blind book dates. But now I have to look how to fold the paper around the books. There's a certain way you have to do it. So I'm going to have to look that up on Pinterest. Okay, it's hot in here because the sun's like. So I'm trying not to spend as much money on art supplies this year. So that's why I'm trying to reuse some of the art supplies I already have and yeah, not spend more money. I recently ordered 100 4x4 tiny canvases from Michael's, and they literally sent them in 12 boxes. It was ridiculous. In fact, one of the boxes was a huge box with this itty bitty canvas wrapped in like 3 feet of bubble wrap. So it felt good to reuse some of the paper. Folding these book papers is a lot easier than it looks. It looks more complicated than it is. And I use tape to close mine, but I also used washi tape for decorative purposes, but I don't know. The washi tape I have really is not very good. I have to use double stick tape on it and it still doesn't hold. So, is there a brand of washi tape that's better than others? If you know of it, let me know, please. I have not had very good luck with washi tape. I wrote their names on the back of the books just so I wouldn't get them mixed up. So this bookmark that I'm making is a section of a greeting card that my dad had sent me. And so I just cut off the front and cut it into a strip and put a backing on it. I may end up laminating the bookmarks with my laminator, but I might just be lazy and not too. been planning on tucking the candies into the book pockets, but obviously that is not going to work. So I will come up with a new plan. My husband likes black licorice, so I thought I would get him some licorice spice tea. I've had this border ephemera for the longest time that I got in my Buy Nothing group, and I just love the way it looks. It's so cute. I'm glad I was finally able to use it. And then I'm using my little letter stamps to stamp their names on them. I do need to get a new pad of ink, though. My ink pad is like literally 30 years old. I'm not exaggerating. I think it looks really cute. I do wish I could have personalized them more, but I didn't really have the time. This is sort of a last minute project, so I couldn't pick things specifically for the person in mind as much. But next time, if I ever do that again, I will do that. I've been making prints of this collection of heart paintings that I did, and the prints haven't been turning out perfectly. So I decided to cut them up and make bookmarks out of it. Well, I really had fun doing this. I love the way they turned out. I think they're so cute. And I just had a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.